Hey guys, it's Jaden here, and today I want to show you my third custom track. However, this time I did not make it alone. It was a co-op custom track jam, which means you're allowed to work with one partner. So I teamed up with MKW, also known as Bowser, and the theme for this custom track jam was cave. So we also had to obviously make the track themed around a cave. But in addition to both of those things, we also had a third brand new twist this time around, which is that you were only allowed to use 5 textures. Now, I'm not sure if you guys know exactly what that means, so I'll show that right now. Basically, you could still model whatever you want, but when you actually add the textures to the track, you can only use 5. And the 5 that we got were like a regular dirt texture, a rock wall texture, a like wooden path kind of texture, a metal fence, and then just like a bunch of miscellaneous signs, the start line, stuff like that. And that's it. Anything, if we wanted anything else, we had to basically use those textures to do it. Like, as you might have noticed, there's no clear off-road texture, so you'll see what we did for that in a bit. But anyway, though, I always forget to say this at the beginning, but the name of the track is Codename Wario, and this is kind of a fun reference to the other Codename tracks back in the day. But the reason it's Codename Wario is because the first 5 letters of Wario's gold mine is Wario, and we were only allowed to use 5 textures. So, without further ado, here is Codename Wario. Oh, and in case you're wondering, the track did place last, but I think the track still turned out pretty well. It's just the other tracks were like really good, if that makes sense. So I'm not upset with the result. But yeah, here it is. Codename Wario. Anyway, though, you can see it off the bat. This is what I meant by off-road. This is, as you might notice, this is the same texture as the rock walls because we had no other choice but to use that for like the off-road. There's no off-road texture. Yeah, and you can see though, there's also, we use that sign right there. But yeah. Oh, and I might as well point this out now. You might see the pipe there and be like, wait, where do you get a green texture? What? And the smoke's just an object, so that's allowed to. But if you go over here and look back at that sign I just showed you, if you look in the E, how it's like a green gradient, that's what we used for the pipes. So you had to be really creative if you wanted to get the stuff you wanted into the race. But yeah, I'll actually show off the track now. Just a normal lap, real quick. See, we had to use the gate textures for like these metal beams here. Lots of signs. You can see there's a lake here. I added bats too, that took a while. Yeah. You can see it. I'm starting to notice a pattern with the layout of all my tracks, which is just, they're just loops. We should probably start adding some more detail to the layout, but yeah. It's actually really fun to play. Though I might be a little bit biased, I don't know. Yeah, there is another shortcut besides the off-road one I just showed you. This one right here, if I can do it on an outside drifting bike. Coco! Okay, see, look at that. Not too bad. Though there was something I wanted to show off here. Another example of us being very crafty with the textures. You can see these boost panels have borders, but if you look very closely, you'll realize that's just the start line, like the checkered pattern, but we used it to border these boost panels as well. Yeah, no, this track will be available for download if you want to get it. It's already on the wiki. But yeah. Actually, Anna, you know what? I'm kind of curious to see like how fast, because I was time trialing it just for fun. I was wondering, like, I wonder how low it can get. So like my guess is like under 1 minute and 20 seconds. My record is like 1 minute 21 or something like that. So I challenge you guys, try to beat my terrible record. But yeah. You can see the track's pretty simplistic. Probably why I got last. There's nothing glaringly wrong with it though. Except that you might be able to tell that one glitch. I'm planning to update this, but you can see like the bottom side of it's not visible, so it looks kind of weird if you look at it from this angle. But yeah, pretty decent, I think. And that is Codename Wario. However, as always, I do want to show you a versus race because there are MKW did program in like textured item boxes, which was allowed. We made sure it was allowed. So custom texture for the item boxes. Okay, so I'm back with the versus race now, though I need to give a huge warning. Apparently, the game can occasionally crash on versus mode on version 1.0. So if you're downloading the track, there will be a version 1.1 that hopefully fixes this error. So I would download version 1.0. Now, I'm not sure exactly what causes it, but it seems time trial is okay. So if you really just want to get version 1.0 and just play it in time trial, you're probably good. But I wouldn't even risk that, to be honest. Now, when the game crashes, if you're on CDGP, it just goes back to the error menu and you're fine. But it's not really worth it if there's a version that works. So I would just get that. Yeah, here we go. I actually, just so you guys know, I played this twice and it crashed 2 times before this one. So I would not push it. Oh, one thing I probably should have said earlier is that we did work on and get a shaded minimap working. So yeah, very fancy. Like here are the item boxes. They look really cool. And I might as well show off the shortcut in a faster way. It's better not to trick off that, or else you're gonna like go way too far and crash in the wall. You can see the computer is fully functional. Oh, I just fell into the pipe too. But yeah, respawns. Thank you, whatever computer that was. You reminded me to show off the wonderful respawns. This is actually faster, by the way. If you trick off that boost panel, I found out it's like maybe like, I'm not sure how much faster, but I tested it and it apparently is a little bit faster. So, dude, I'm just getting destroyed. Also, you may have noticed that there was no splash effect when you fall in the water. We literally tried for like literally hours to fix that. We still have no clue why it happens. But you know, sometimes it's just stuff you can't fix. But hopefully that will be fixed eventually. Maybe not version 1.0, but or 1.1, but it will eventually be fixed. Go, go, go. Oh, look at those boost panels. Oh, that was a bad idea. Oh no. Okay. Oh, no, nodding. Actually, I'm glad I'm recording this, because I swear to God, this happens every time I play Mario Kart Wii. Crazy stuff like this. I was trying to race, not minding anyone else, and then this chaos ensues. Alright, I could probably still steal first, because computers don't know how to take the shortcut. Go, go, Wario, Wario! Oh, look at that. I beat Wario at his own race. And, you know, with that, I guess I should say, I'll be back soon. Hopefully with some other videos besides Mario Kart tracks. I've been focusing mostly on that, but now I feel like I'm starting to get the basics down, so I'm getting more comfortable. I think I'm ready to start doing some other stuff too now. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure, once again, download version 1.0, or 1.1, sorry. Don't download 1.0. And that's pretty much it. Alright, see you guys.